You're now live.
Hey! Okay, Kenny Ortega here. This is my very first live chat. Welcome. I'm so pleased to have you all here joining me today. And coming up, Julie and the Phantoms Band will be joining us for one-on-one with a conversation with me. I just, first of all, want to just say thank you to all of our fans, our Julie and the Phantoms fans, and my fans and followers from High School Musical and Descendants and Cheetah Girls and Michael. And just thank you so much for your love and support throughout all of these years, and welcome. Also, a shout out to my executive producing partners and our showrunner writers, Dan Cross and Dave Hoge, who made a magical season one along with their writing staff. I love you guys so much. And to Netflix for always believing in us and for your unconditional support throughout season one. Okay, so I think we're working here. How do I look? Yeah, can you hear me okay? A lot of posts coming up. Paul Becker here, director, choreographer, and my buddy
Hey guys.
is going to be helping me in the event that I get a little lost. Paul, am I ready to go?
Yeah, you could just hit this.
Are you sure people are hearing me?
Oh, you got 7,000 people.
Oh wow!
listening.
But can they hear me?
Hey guys,
Somebody
can you
say,
hear him?
somebody say, yeah, we can hear you, Kenny.
Yeah. What are these? Go live with Madison.
Okay, go live, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot tell you how excited I am to be presenting this incredible rising star.
Hi.
Baby, the pride of Allentown, born in Brooklyn, the
Okay.
incredible,
There you
the
go.
one of a kind.
Oh
I
gosh.
can't wait to be doing this when we're on tour. You know, ladies and gentlemen, bring to the stage Madison Reyes. Hi, Maddie.
Hey, Kenny.
I know you have Mr. Ricardo Reyes 718, also your dad, Poppy, there with us too. I want to say hey to him in a minute.
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm in the dining room.
I see you flying the Puerto Rican colors behind you. Proud Boricua. Anyway, you know, what a year. What a year. What a journey, huh?
What a year. I just can't believe we've been like doing this for a year already. I feel like, because I started when we were 14, now I'm 16, so it's just like, it feels like I've been doing this for a while.
Yeah. How has this last year changed your life with the last 2 weeks, with the premiere of our season and the release of your soundtrack, which is at the top of the charts? What's going through your head? Are you able to sort of pull it all in?
I mean, it's insane. Like, I would have never thought that like the fans would have taken it this great. I mean, like I knew that there were going to be people who would love our show, but you guys are insane. You guys are just like a stampede when it comes to all of you guys. And you guys are all so amazing and also talented as well. I mean, the art that you guys come up with and just like the little like edits that you guys make are insane. Like, guys, why are you so talented?
I went on YouTube the other night, and it was just one thing after the other, and the love for you on my Instagram is just, you know, incredible and deserved, much deserved. I mean, your performance the other night on the Imagen Awards, we have to talk about this for a second. When you sang Wake Up for the 35th annual Imagen Awards, the social media was going crazy. Kristen Chenoweth, Dub Cameron, Sophia Carson, and someone yesterday who wrote out and was just praising you, Vanessa Hutchins. How does this feel? And also, how about Mariana, the original star of Julie and the Phantoms?
I know.
I mean, you got all these women out there just so behind you, Madison. You got to be standing tall right now.
I am, ever since the show has come out, I've been just, trying to stay positive. And it's so easy to stay positive when everybody else is also just feeding into that positivity. It's so crazy that Vanessa, reposted the video and said those nice things about me. Because, guys, I remember growing up watching Vanessa and being like, oh my gosh, like, I want to be her someday. I want to do exactly what she's doing. And just watching her career and, like, how well-rounded she is and living her life. I'm like, yes, I want to be like that when I get older.
You know, Vanessa got to go on tour when we did High School Musical We did a tour of the entire United States, and then we went to Latin America. Are you excited about the possibility of touring and meeting your fans and being able to have that interactive experience?
I mean, that's what we're hoping for, guys. I mean, like, I think our biggest thing is to kind of just like, hopefully get picked for a season 2, get like a second soundtrack out there, and then go on tour and be able to interact with you guys and just kind of like jam out and, just enjoy like a good night of just, music and just, dancing in the stadium and stuff on the stage and just rocking out.
A lot of people ask me, Madison, every day, is there going to be a season 2? When is the band going to tour? Fans, it's in your hands. You're the ones, like Reggie says, tell your friends, talk about it on social media. Make sure and download the album. It's everywhere. And tell your friends to join us on Netflix for Julie and the Phantoms. How does it feel to have a top 10 album in the overall album charts and a top soundtrack, first time out, Madison, first time out?
I mean, I remember like just looking at Wake Up and how we were just like, what, number 3, right? For a while, I was just like, how is this possible? This is crazy. And then to pass Hamilton. I mean, I love Hamilton. I play that album on repeat all the time. I was just like, this is insane. You guys did not play. You said, I'm going to stream tonight this album and we're going to get there. And we did. And I cannot thank you guys enough.
Well, you did the work and the fans made sure that it got noticed. And we love you, fans. And we're so appreciative for the work that you've done to put us up there in the same neighborhood as Lin-Manuel Miranda's Hamilton and Hugh Jackman's The Greatest Showman. I mean, what an honor it is to be living in that neighborhood, in that space, in the charts. We're so grateful to all of you. I didn't get to be a part of watching you and Charlie work on Perfect Harmony. I was only there when you guys, ta-da, when you sat me down and you played the song, and I thought it was, I don't know, I thought it was like a top song on the radio that I hadn't heard yet. And you were like, no, we wrote it.
Yes.
Hoping you might like it. What was the process for you guys first time out, never having been writing partners before? How did that go? What was that like?
Well, I mean, our inspiration was you, Kenny. I mean, when we first brought up to your attention, we just thought about that scene that Gabriella and Troy had on the rooftop and just kind of envisioned Julie and Luke's moment in this kind of like dream state being like that. But when it came to like kind of writing the song, it was just really just putting ourselves in the mindset of these people and how they would, react to each other if they did, finally realize that they might have feelings for each other and what qualities they might like about each other and things that they would bring into the song. And that was basically what we just kind of went around and just kind of kept that scene that we saw as the inspiration and just really had to dig deep within ourselves to kind of get ourselves into that mindset. It was also just more like complimenting each other, really. Just like, you got a great voice. You can sit on the guitar. I mean, when you saw like the first, way it was written, you can see more of where we were messing around with just kind of like, oh yeah, you can play the guitar. It's so cool. And then when we did it again, it was just like, more.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I thought it was a Shawn Mendes and Camila. Is that her name? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was them. I was like, wow. And they looked at me and I was like, what is this? And they were like, we wrote it. And Madison, you and Charlie figured out the whole thing. You wrote the song. You had the idea for the moment. I mean, originally in the script, Dan and Dave didn't have you guys dancing together.
Right.
And it was really your hopes and your heart and your imaginations that inspired all of us to take that whole sequence and do more with it. You are both of you, were so importantly involved in every step of that. We took our time in finding you, Madison, and I wouldn't give up until I really felt that we had our Julie from the block, a girl that other girls could relate to, no matter their ethnicity, someone authentic and relatable and for real and bright. And to me, you were all of those things. And I've said it a million times, I was bedazzled when I first met you on video. But bedazzled now, the world is bedazzled. And there are young girls out there all over, and I'm hearing from them, and I'm seeing their comments. And you are a role model. And I know that you wanted to do this more than anything for your sister, but now you have sisters globally whose lives are really being impacted and inspired and moved by your presence in this series. How do you feel about that?
I'm so super grateful, guys. I mean, I just want you guys to know that you're all loved. And, I understand how sometimes things can get a little difficult and hard, especially with where the world is right now. And there's just so much negativity going on and uncertainty. But, you just have to stay positive and, keep pushing and you'll eventually get there. And I believe in you. And as long as you believe in yourself, I promise you can get there.
Is your poppy nearby?
Yes, he is.
Hey, Ricardo. Bro, look what I'm wearing.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good.
There you
Look,
go.
I'm sporting the OG
Nice.
Originals.
I'm wearing a new shirt myself today.
That's not, let me see it. Woo, nice. Now I have 2 pairs of shorts and 1 t-shirt and 1 hoodie. What else am I getting? Is there something down the line that I'm going to be getting?
I'm working on some things.
Now, I saw a picture the other day, yesterday, I think. You have an entire billboard laid out, your entire backyard. You can't even walk in your backyard now. The picnic table's gone. The benches are gone. The only thing that you can do in the backyard is stand and look at this gigantic billboard. What are you going to do with that?
I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. That's why I got it.
You are the #1 fan and the most proud father. And my brother, you have been through this with me all the way, every day, every step of the way. You are as important as any member of our band or our family, our crew, our creatives. I love you, my man. You're awesome. Thank you for being
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. The same goes to you, man. It's been an honor.
718.
Thank you so much. All the phantoms out there, we appreciate all the love and support you do for my daughter, for the show, for the cast, everything. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
My love to Maggie and Megan, your sister, and thank you, Madison, so much for coming on to my first live chat ever.
Love you, Kenny. Talk to you later. Have fun with everybody
Much
else,
love.
guys.
Talk to you later, Kenny.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, Jeremy.
All right, coming up next, guys, I'm going to bring to us, let me tell you about this guy. He brings the light in the room. This guy is the rock in our rock and roll. Multi-talented, a gem of a human being, a total pro. Where's Jeremy? Let's bring him out. Our Reggie. Got to find him here. Got a lot of people wanting to get on. Sorry, folks. I've got to find Jeremy. Keep going, Paul. Keep going. Even if you have to turn it. Go, 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 go. Yeah, Jeremy was one of those people when he first walked into the audition. Everyone in the room just sat up, it was just like, and I turned and looked and I could see everyone was smiling and their eyes were bugged out of their head. And we knew that this was going to be, the competition. I don't see him. There he is.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hey there, Kenny. How you doing?
I'm having a good morning. How are you? Where am I finding you? Florida or Georgia?
Yeah, I'm in Florida right now. Just chilling at our in-laws' house while our house that we bought is being renovated and just hanging with my pups.
Now you have 2 pups.
I do. This one just wanted to snuggle with me.
Who's this one?
This is Jake.
Jake. Yeah, Jake is the curious one, right? Jake is the one that's always got his nose.
He's actually, you know what? Jake is the lazy one. He doesn't have a lot between his ears. Finn's around here somewhere. He's the adventurous one that's getting into everything. But.
Yeah. All right. Well, so thank you so much. This is my first time doing this. Thank you so much for coming on.
Of course.
I was just telling everybody, man, when you first walked into the room and auditioned for us, I said, it was just so sturdy. You were so in your shoes. You turned it on. You spilled it. And I just remembered everybody sat up straight. Everybody's eyes were bugged open. When you left the room, nobody even said anything. It was just like, what was that? And we knew that we had a contender, and it was so exciting. Did you know? Did you feel good about that moment?
I feel like it was one of those things where just the role itself, I was like, okay, I have to sing, I have to play bass, I can do both of those things. Not often do you get an audition that's like specifically for a lot of things that you could do. So I was like, that's pretty cool. And it's comedic, and I feel like, yeah, everyone was laughing in the room, and you were so nice. And I remember that my mic cut out the first time I was singing, and I was like, oh, crap. But it gave me time to, like, talk to everyone for, like, 10 minutes. I just got to know you and Dan and Dave and the guys. And I feel like that's what made me go, okay, cool. Like, I think on a personal level, we're getting along. And then, you always laugh at any joke because you're just so nice, even if it's not funny. I feel like you're the most encouraging person. So I was like, I don't know if he's just the nicest person in the world or if he just is really laughing at
No, dude, you're
the
pretty
jokes
funny.
we're putting out.
You're pretty funny.
I don't know if I'm getting sympathy laughter or like real laughter, but that's good.
we have quite a few thousand folks joining us today from all over the world and who love Reggie and love what you brought to the screen, and just thought you might want to just say hey. And
of course, hello everybody. Thanks for loving the show, for watching it, for obviously, I mean, it's so crazy on social media, just all of the edits and the fan posts and everything. Everyone's been so supportive and awesome, and obviously, I mean, just jamming to our music 24/7. It's so crazy to see all the streams and to have had, at least even for a little bit, like the album be #1 on iTunes is absolutely ridiculous. So also thanks to Columbia Records. That's so crazy.
Yeah, you know, we were so ambitious. Dan Cross and Dave Hoge and the writing of our season, and so ambitious. When we pitched the show to Netflix, they were like, "How are you going to find these people?"
Yeah,
you know, because of course I said, not only do I want actors that can deliver the humor and the heart, which you deliver those in spades, but we want a band. You know, four kids that will connect and will have a chemistry and an appreciation for music. And you know, how magical was it, you know, to find that connection, you know, out of all the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that were out there going up for these roles, it's suddenly standing on that stage, and we kind of, you knew the room, the entire room was looking at you guys with every camera up in the air. What was that like, that moment?
I feel like the last time that everyone, we were basically done with all the mix and match and testing, and they had me, Charlie, Madison, and Owen come out one more time specifically. I feel like kind of in that moment, I kind of knew that, okay, I think this is the group. I think this is what they want. And then as we had our little band huddle where Charlie and Maddie brought us over and said some encouraging words, like, let's just have fun. Let's just do it. I remember that last performance, it felt like the least stressful out of all of them. It just felt like we're here. This is the group and we're playing. And then Maddie came down to the front at the end and said, like, we are Julie and the Phantoms, in like some type of British accent. I don't even know why. It just made me laugh. It was like she was just in it. And everyone's phones were up. And I just remember them all like clapping and standing there. And it was like, I'm pretty sure we got this. This feels pretty good. And then, yeah, it was just that surreal moment of you being like, you guys are the band. And I was so excited, A, because obviously I was excited to be part of the project, but B, because even just having met that group, every single person I got along with, every single person was so talented. It was easy. It didn't feel like we had to work to put that chemistry together, even after 2 days, which is not always the case. And there's not a lot of people that you can kind of start literally a band with and be able to play with in 2 days and have it feel like you already can tell what someone's thinking by just the look that you kind of give them to do something. And that's pretty cool.
I think destiny played a hand in it. I really do. I mean, I personally have worked with so many artists and bands throughout my career for years and years and years. I mean, I can't name all the bands and artists that I've worked with. And I have never seen 4 people come together with such spirit and chemistry and connection so quickly. As the 4 of you came together, it was like born to happen. It was destined. And then to watch the way that the band developed over the period of the entire season, how you guys disappeared into the music and just you really are a band. I'm so excited. And I'm hoping that we're going to be able to meet and greet and share, you know, you guys in a live capacity.
Fingers crossed. That's
what
the
do you
goal.
say? What's your line in the show that you say?
The 3 best words: tell your friends. I love that.
It's up to you, fans. It's up to you, fans. If you want to see Jeremy on tour with Julie and the Phantoms, you know, download the records and tell your friends to stream Julie and the Phantoms on Netflix.
So we can have
Jeremy, you had a band camp this summer. Was that great? You guys got together and virtually, and started writing more music, right?
100%. Yeah, this is we didn't know if we were able to publicly talk about it or not, so I feel like none of us have really been talking about it. But yeah, we had a little band camp this summer, and we were all writing songs together, writing music virtually, obviously. But we'd have like different sessions. We'd have like kind of like duo sessions, trio sessions, the whole group, and it was so fun. And we were even doing like songwriting in like different genres. I know we have more like kind of rock stuff, some anthem stuff, so definitely some pop stuff. It was so fun. I know that it's something that obviously we did a little bit on season 1, and Charlie and Maddie definitely did. But it's something that we all were kind of doing for fun in between scenes on season 1. So get to kind of do it in like an official capacity was so much fun. And I've hopefully, fingers crossed, if things go well, we could see some of that music get into the show if it goes forward, which would be so freaking cool. Yeah, it's a dream.
Amen to that. I mean, I've heard some of it, Jeremy, and it's great. It's great. And if we're fortunate enough to have a season 2, I can't imagine some of that music's not going to be slipping into the season.
Woo! Hope so.
How's Caroline? Awesome. How's Caroline? And
she's great. She's literally right here.
You gonna say hey to me?
You gonna say hi?
Jeremy's beautiful wife.
How are you, Kenny?
I'm so good. Lovely to see you guys, and thank you for having us to your home and for part of your Saturday with us. And thank you, guys.
You're
Take
welcome.
care.
Love you, Kenny. Mwah.
You too, Jer.
Thanks, everybody.
All right. Next up, folks, Owen, the golden boy. Woo!